What's up guys, it's Mike here from Mike's Cards and Stickers, and today we're going to be opening up, I don't know how many, but some packs from a Match Attax 2010 World Cup box. Now this probably looks weird because I'm doing a voiceover for this, basically. This is some, as you can probably tell, this is some very, very old footage. This is, I dare say, this is probably about 8 years ago, if not maybe a little bit longer. It was at a time when I bought loads of these, and you can actually see off over in the back corner just there a box of the Match Attax for the 2014 World Cup. So it probably could actually be, well, considering that the 2010 World Cup was 16 years ago. And even here, look, here's one of the posters for the that came in one of the display boxes for them to put in the shop windows. You don't really see many of them nowadays either. I bought so many of these packs. Back in the day, they were not as expensive as what they are now on eBay. There was a time when they were literally only about 50p or less per packet. The World Cup 2014 ones that you can see just here were more expensive, mind. And I did actually, you can see here, look, that there's a load of the signed cards. It's advertising the Jack Wilshere one there. I had quite a few of those. Not that I found, that I actually bought. Okay then, so let's start now with actually opening some packs. I've skipped a bit of the video because it was basically just flicking through cards that I'd already opened, and we probably really want to see packs actually being opened, so here we go. 6 players per pack. I think, were these the Tesco ones that included the international legend? I can't actually remember. They would have, no, because I think they had 7 cards in, didn't they? They were the main ones that I bought, mainly because I wanted to try and get the Shilton and Lampard autograph cards. I did own both of those as well at one point too, but I don't actually have those anymore either, which is a shame. I've always contemplated actually just buying those 2 cards again because they were the rare ones that I actually wanted from the collection sort of thing. 297 cards in this collection. The 100 clubs, or man of the match, well, is that 1 in 5 packs, I think it says, yeah. I'm pretty sure that the chances of getting the 100 club were much, much harder than that. I'm pretty sure that on the Tesco ones, the 100 clubs were 1 in 100 packs, if I remember correctly. Which I think that the 100 clubs should be nowadays, to be fair, because it does make them rarer. But they were such a nice red packaging. God, I bought so many of these. It's insane. And you can see that I'm just off waffling at the moment, talking about nonsense in the video. But now, thankfully, I'm back to opening packs again. So next up, and they had manager cards. Like I say, I think I probably completed 2 or 3 of these books. Maybe a few more actually. I had hundreds and hundreds of these cards at one point. I had probably about 30 of the 100 clubs as well. I think this collection as well was one of my favourites, mainly because it was the first collection that I actually properly took seriously as well in terms of trying to complete it. I had all the limited editions. I got all the tins, basically every single bit of merchandise that they did for this collection. I bought it. I went full head on. But I think it was worth it because it was such a good collection. And I know that a lot of other fellow collectors as well know how good this was. But my goodness, you can really see how bad the lighting is. You can tell this is when I used to film in the conservatory at my parents' house. And that silver table that's there used to squeak like anything if you put any sort of weight onto it. And it used to like creak and But thankfully, you can actually still see the cards quite well, even though the lighting is poor. I'm hoping that from what I'm watching it now on my laptop, I think in the post edit I should be able to increase it a little bit so it looks a little bit better. It looks like I'm filming this by candlelight. Some players as well that were around for years and years and years. Hugo Lloris, for example, there looking very young. I often wonder, going back, I wonder what I'm talking about whilst this is happening. And a man of the match, they were nice man of the matches as well. It was always a great thing when you pulled one of them. Wonder how many I'm going to do in this video. Not quite sure. God, even Thierry Henry as well. Not sure, we're up to about 10 packs now, I think, something like that. It's going to be a nightmare to edit together, this is. It's going to actually require some attention paying to it. But this, I think, is just a 100-pack box. They did a 200-pack box as well. It was obviously double width as the one that you can see there in the background. And I think I bought 4 of those, I think, at one point, of the Tesco ones for about £200. And I can remember that was obviously why there were so many of the World Cup 2010 collection on this channel. Because I literally opened so many, and on my other YouTube channel that I did before this, before I decided to set up one that was just for cards and stickers. What a World Cup as well this was. I think since the 2010 one, it has gradually gone down in quality, should I say, the tournament and the overall. I don't know whether it's because I'm getting older, but I just think that it's become more about money, especially when you look at the World Cup for 2026 now in America. It does seem like it's very, very expensive, the tickets are. I don't really know how much the tickets were for the Qatar World Cup, but I know that probably does price a lot of fans out of the game, unfortunately. And you'll notice as well that a lot of these teams don't actually have their badges on the shirts. They're just plain, like they're in plain PE tops, like green and red and so on. So, excuse me. So it's like, you can tell that they didn't have any licensing agreements or any logos or anything. And another man of the match. God, I've flipping whizzed through that man of the match. I already had a chance to see it. Oh, I don't know how it's coming back. Oh no. That's just because I'm showing an Essien man of the match and Essien base card. These are only 50p a pack as well. For 6 cards, or if you got the Tesco ones for 7, that was really good. It's a shame we've not really had anything like that, like the International Legends since, and that little binder that you could get for them. I thought that was great. So I think this was like the last, especially the competition ones, the World Cups. The 2014 one wasn't too bad, but I think this was proper sort of classic era Match Attax, and it was after this point really that the prices began to increase. I know they went up to 10 cards a packet, especially in the Premier League and stuff. Oh no, they didn't actually. I think the 2014 World Cup ones were about 50p as well. But I know that the Premier League ones still had 5 cards in from like 2011/12. Was that the season when it was the 20th anniversary of the Premier League? Or was that a little bit after that? Because I can remember those legend cards and golden moments and golden goals. That was a good addition for that one, but I went through that pack individually, weirdly. But there we go, guys. I think that is the end of this video, unfortunately, because it stops just there. There's still a stack left, so I wonder whether there is a video lurking about on one of my memory sticks or hard drive somewhere of the rest of that box opening video. Hopefully I can find it, but that was probably, I don't know, was it about 15 or 20 packs, something like that, maybe a little bit less. It's hard to judge really from the stack of cards there. But I do hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up so that I know. Sorry that the quality was really poor in terms of the lighting and the pace of the pack opening, etc., and the being shown it to the camera. Like I say, this was filmed like probably upwards of 10 years ago now. This probably was filmed. 2016 probably does actually sound about right, really. Maybe even 2015, because obviously there's 2014 World Cup there, so who knows really. But like I say, do hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up so I know. Whilst you're down there, do make sure to subscribe, and as always, I hope to see you next time.